I'm the Executive Director of the ALS Association Upstate New York chapter. Every August, we look forward to the Buffalo Walk to Defeat ALS. It's our annual celebration of love, courage, and grace. This year, I welcome you to the 2020 Buffalo Virtual Walk Your Way to Defeat ALS. 4 months ago, we could not have imagined a day or a world where we would not be together on Walk Day. Never in our wildest dreams could we have envisioned an international pandemic and the ripple effect it would have in all of our world. But the Buffalo community is flexible, and you guys are adept at adapting to conditions on the field. Because of your fierce loyalty and determination, you've been following us. You've followed us from Delaware Park to the Ralph, from the Ralph to Salem Field, and from Salem Field back to Delaware Park. We are a family, and because we're a family, we know that where the party is not important. What's important is that we show up, and Buffalo definitely shows up. You show up to speak for those who have lost their voice. You step up for those who can no longer walk, and you show up to fight alongside those who are battling ALS every minute of every day. And this year, whether you are walking at home, in your neighborhood, or walking, rolling, biking, strolling in a neighborhood park, you are walking your way. Your support and commitment to our vision, which is a world without ALS, is so important to us. But without a cure, there is so much left for us to do. So whether you are someone who is living with this brutal disease, or you are a friend or family member who's supporting a loved one, or a researcher, or a healthcare provider, or an advocate, you bring your A game every single day. And it is this purpose and drive that inspires us at the chapter to meet you all step by step every single day, even in the wake of COVID-19. In March, New York State paused, but ALS never pauses. And because ALS never pauses, neither could we. And so we shifted to the virtual world, whether it's virtual support groups, home visits, being part of a telehealth team. We've been working alongside you to make your journey as easier as possible. Last year, because of the generous support of the community, we were able to support almost 400 people living with ALS in New York State. Over 125 of them live right here in Western New York. We were able to provide hundreds of home visits, support groups, and we were also able to help families with over $220,000 in financial assistance. This year, we are striving to continue this high level of service in spite of COVID-19. So far, because of your support, Buffalo has raised $125,000 toward our goal. And we urgently need your help more than ever. It is obvious that Buffalo is a community of support. So I thank you. Thank you for showing up. Together, we have made a real difference in the lives of people living with ALS. Thank you for joining us on this virtual journey, and thank you for walking your way.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Levi Wallace of the Buffalo Bills, number 39. This is my 3rd year being in Buffalo. Best city for football and has the most amazing people. Love the city. I'm so glad and privileged and honored to be here. Just want to talk to you guys a little bit about my connection to ALS. Unfortunately, I lost my dad back in 2014 to ALS. He was diagnosed within a year, and I lost him within a year. Let me show you guys a little picture of him real quick. The man, the myth, the legend, the role model of why I do what I do. Let me show you one more, because you know that's my guy. So like I said, it has a special place in my heart simply because how it affected my family while I was away at college, and just the way it changes the whole perspective of a household was hurtful to me while I was away. Not only for my dad, but for my mom and my little brother. So when I got out here, got picked up by Buffalo, coming out, I reached out to Elizabeth, and I wanted to find out if there was any way that I can get involved and see how I can support and use my resources and my funds to help affect change, because like I said, it's tough, just hearing the stories about what my mom had to go through to support my dad. It's a terrible thing to have, and it affects the whole entire family. And it got to a point where I wanted to quit school and come back home and help. But my dad wasn't going for any of that. And, he was the first one to believe in me. And he's the reason why I'm here in the NFL, let alone. So last year I did My Cause, My Cleats, dedicated towards him, and all the money went towards the foundation. And, his favorite thing to do was fishing. So did like a fishing scribe on the side and wrote Walk for ALS on the other side. So, I just encourage everyone to continue to support and to give with a gracious heart and willingly, like I plan to do. And unfortunately, I can't be able to join you guys on the virtual walk this year, which I was so excited about, not knowing if we were going to have a season or not. But thus, we're having practice during this time. So I encourage you guys to keep on donating and supporting these families here in Western New York, because it means so much to me and so much to them as well. I look forward to hopefully next year and many other events that we have during this time that I plan on being out here in Buffalo. But as far as this COVID thing goes, sucks that we can't be together, and I missed out on the gala this year that I was looking forward to doing that along with Jerry Hughes, another player who definitely is involved with ALS, and it's a special place in his heart as well. So even in this rough time, I will continue to give and support, and I hope you guys have the same. So thank you guys. God bless. Go Bills. Praying for you guys always. See you later.
Hi, for those who don't know me, I'm Julie Garland, the Western New York Care Service Coordinator. Thank you all so very much for participating today and finding your own way to walk. 2020 sure has been different, and the 108 Western New York patients that I work with know this as much as anyone. Thankfully, because of the generosity of so many, I'm able to help many people all year by visiting them, supporting them, and connecting them with our equipment and grant programs. COVID changed how some of this was done, but it didn't change the need or our commitment to the families we serve. The Care Services team and I have been hard at work to ensure ongoing support and guidance during this time and always. I'm really looking forward to the day we can all come together again. I wish you all a wonderful day, and I'm thanking you all for allowing me to help so many.
Hello, we are Team JMM, also known as Jeff's Pit Crew. We walk to honor and support Jeff Morehouse in his fight against ALS. Jeff's Pit Crew walks with hope that one day a cure will be found. We support the local ALS Association because they provide helpful services to families like ours.
Hello, Buffalo Walk to Defeat ALS participants. Very happy you could join us for our Walk Your Way event here on August 2nd, 2020. My name is Russ Fuller, and I co-chair the Walk Committee with an outstanding young man by the name of Ken Swain, and the support of an amazing committee that organizes and prepares and puts on this event. Obviously this year it's a little bit different. We'll be doing it virtually, and I can honestly say that I very much miss seeing all of you at Delaware Park, and look forward to seeing you all again next year. I lost my dad many years ago to ALS, and rarely does a day go by that I don't think of him and that he doesn't provide an inspiration to me to do what I do and to help in any way that I can. And I know that each and every one of you has someone who has inspired you. And I also know that we must just continue in our fight against ALS. We can never give up. Everything that we do is so important to bring awareness, to raise funds for support, for advocacy, for research, and we just have to keep fighting the fight. It's so important to do that and never give up. And I truly believe that we will someday find a cure. And when we do, I think each and every one of us can sit back and say, yeah, I had a little something to do with that. So let's keep up what we do and keep doing it every day and do more if we can. So on behalf of the entire committee for the Walk to Defeat ALS here in Buffalo, and on behalf of the entire chapter, and also a special thank you to Liz, Kristen, Monica, everybody who's worked so hard to put this virtual walk on. I want to thank them. But we all want to thank you for everything you've done, for everything you're doing today, and for everything we know that you do going forward. And may God bless each and every one of you. Thank you and have a great walk.